Hello, hello. All right, we are on. Say hi to me. Come on, say hi. Show me some hearts. Say hi and share. This is going to be good and it won't be long. This is going to bless you. All right, as you come in, say hi and share. Let's talk about this, my favorite topic, and one of my favorite things to address when ministering, counseling people is trauma. Okay, so come in, say hi to me, share. Bless you, bless you, bless you. This is going to be good. All right, so I'm gonna get right into it because I have a session coming up. So, yes, I have to get right into it. I can't waste time. If you miss it, then watch the replay. All right. So let's talk about who I am. Most of you should know me by now. If you don't, my name is Timothy Lane. I am a pastor. I'm a therapist. I'm an author of Healing Trauma God's Way. I'm in two lives. So if I go back and forth, I have two different groups, or I have a private page and a public page, or I have an inner healing page. So that's why I'm gonna be doing this. And then God Therapy, and there's a children's book that I'm about to publish. All right. So y'all see that I'm busy trying to help people, minister to people. All right, so I'm an author. I'm the founder of God Therapy, which is a 7-step guide to inner healing and deliverance. I'm the founder of God Therapy Training Academy. So I do inner healing and deliverance, counseling, ministry, and training 24/7. If I'm not ministering inner healing and deliverance, if I'm not dealing with traumatic issues, I'm reading about it. If I'm not reading about it, I'm writing about it. This is my life. This is what I've been called to do. And I love it. Also, my desire is to educate people when it comes to trauma. So many people are misinformed, miseducated, and it's in the church. Okay, so that is my goal, that is my passion, that is my desire. That's what I've been called to do. Let's talk about this. When trauma is not healed, when trauma is not healed. All right, so, what you don't resolve, you will relive. Okay. What you don't resolve, you will relive. Okay. I'm going to get right into it, drop some nuggets, drop some revelation, and then I got to go. Okay. So, what you don't resolve, you're going to relive. If trauma is not resolved, then it's relived, it's reenacted, or it's re-experienced. Okay, so if trauma is not resolved, if it doesn't get the proper attention, the proper nurture, the proper care, if it's not cured, it is relived, it is reenacted, it is re-experienced. Time does not heal. Okay, so you relive it. That means you will go find yourself going through the same thing over and over again. Different relationship, same issue, same trauma. You'll find yourself repeating in different ways the trauma that you've been through. So you will find yourself reliving the trauma, or you'll find yourself reenacting it. Okay, so the abused becomes the abuser. Or what happened is you will develop self-destructive, self-sabotaging behavior. So as a result of someone hurting you, then you'll begin to hurt yourself. Okay, you'll begin to hurt yourself in the things that you do and in your behavior. I mean, you'll have self-sabotaging, self-destructive behavior. And what are you doing? You are reenacting the trauma. Okay, I had a client who was molested as a child, and she became very promiscuous as an adult. And what she shared with me was she got the revelation that she was abusing her body just like she was abused by the person. She got that revelation that she was reenacting the trauma through just sleeping with anybody and everybody, and just giving her body to anyone. Okay, so you'll reenact it or you will re-experience it. All right, you will re-experience it. What I mean is, even after the event is over, okay, even after the event is over, the experience still lives within you. Okay, even after the event is over, the experience still lives in your emotions. The experience lives in your body. It lives in your nervous system. It's in your psyche. You re-experience it even socially and relationally. Okay, so it is so important to understand why it is imperative that you address and heal from trauma. Okay? If not healed, the trauma becomes housed and it becomes trapped in your body. Okay, let me say that again. If not healed, then trauma becomes housed and it becomes trapped in your body. Okay? The problem is, here's the issue. Okay? Here's the issue. People try to control it when we should be focusing on curing it. Okay? The problem is we try to control it when we should be trying to cure it. Okay? We try to self-medicate. We try to control it by self-medicating through food or sex or drugs or being busy or even church. We'll shout over it, we'll dance over it, we'll run around over it, but we're not really focusing on curing it. We're just trying to control it or feel better, but not really addressing the issue. Okay. The other problem is that people will try to avoid it. So either you'll try to control it or you'll try to avoid it instead of addressing it. So you'll be in denial. Okay, you'll suppress it, you'll try to forget it, you'll act like nothing happened or nothing is wrong with you. You'll say I'm good, I'm okay, when you're not good and you're not okay. You'll be smiling on the outside when you're unhappy on the inside. You'll be acting like you're happy on the outside when you're miserable on the inside. Okay, so people try to avoid it instead of addressing it. Okay, so the thing with trauma, now listen to this. The thing with trauma is your body becomes preoccupied with the pain. This is important to understand. So you live your life through the lens. I hope y'all sharing this. Okay. I hope y'all sharing this because this is some good stuff. You live your life through the lens of what happened to you. You live your life through the lens. You are preoccupied with the pain. It's in your self-esteem. It's in your identity. It's in how you approach relationships, how you approach life. I mean, trauma is just, it's infested in your life. You parent through trauma. Come on, you're married and you're living your life in marriage through trauma. Some people are ministering through trauma and they're hurting other people because they're hurt themselves. Some of you, you're running your business through trauma and it's hard for you to work with people and it's hard for you to keep people. Nobody wants to work with you. Nobody wants to help you because you end up hurting those that you work around. Okay, so what happens is you live your life through the lens of what happened. Some people are so preoccupied with their pain that they can't even function normally. Some parents are so preoccupied with their pain that they're neglecting their children. They're detached from being affectionate. They're detached from being present with their kids because they're so preoccupied with their pain. Lord, help us today. And most people live their lives through the lens of what happened on a subconscious level. Most people are not even aware that how they're acting, how they're speaking, how they're behaving, how they're functioning is directly connected to trauma. I'm saying all that to say this. Trauma has to be cured. We can't coddle it. We can't try to contain it. Come on. Some of us blame the devil. It's not the demon, it's your damage. And I'm not even going to get into that. That's a whole separate live. We try to blame the devil when it's your damage that's showing up. It's not the devil, it's your damage that's showing up. So trauma has to be cured. The same energy you put into managing, you can use for mending. The same energy you put into faking, you could put that same energy into fixing. The same energy you put into pretending like everything is okay because you work overtime to try to cover up your wounds. The same energy you put in pretending, you can put into addressing your issue. The same resources you put into trying to cover everything up, you can use those same resources to put in healing it. Okay? So it has to be cured. Now the big question is, how do you heal trauma? Okay. And unfortunately, most churches and most ministries are ill informed. They're ill equipped to heal trauma. Okay. And we should be at the forefront. The church should be at the forefront of the healing. The church should be at the forefront of treatment. Okay. But most churches are ill-informed and ill-equipped to heal trauma. And what happens is we're misdiagnosing, or we're misdirecting people, or we're using spirituality, or we're using cliches, and we're deceiving people into thinking that they're delivered when they're really not. So the church needs to be educated, and the church needs to be equipped to address trauma. You cannot address trauma like you address normal issues and normal challenges. Okay, there is a process. In addition to prayer, people have to go through a process to be healed. Okay, now it's not just the church. Most therapeutic theories will tell you there is no cure for your diagnosis. There is no cure for your trauma, but they will give you skills on how to cope with it. Okay. What I'm here to tell you is there is a method to healing trauma God's way. I'm telling y'all the truth. When you incorporate certain techniques and certain skills with the power of God, trauma can be healed. Okay, that's why I wrote this book. So there's a workshop that I am doing February the 9th at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. You need to register. You need to tell your friends, your family, tell your pastor, tell your leader, look, you need to register for this workshop. Okay, go to godtherapy.net and click upcoming events. Go to godtherapy.net and click upcoming events. I'm going to teach, I'm going to educate you, I'm going to minister to you, I'm going to share resources, I'm going to share revelation, and I don't just like to talk about it, I like to show you. I've ministered to thousands of people. All I do, you all, Monday through Thursday, I sit at this desk and I have sessions. I walk Christians from all over the world through inner healing and deliverance. And most 95% of the cases are issues directly connected to trauma. So now I want to help you. I want to support you. I want to teach you. I want to teach the church. I want to help the church so that we can deal with trauma in our churches, and so God's people can be healed, our families can be healed. So go to godtherapy.net, click upcoming events, and register for this event. I am done. I love you all. Please share this. I will talk to you later. If you have any questions, post them on this live. I will do my best to get to it and answer it for you. All right, I'm gone. Love you. I am out of here. Love you all. Love you all.